I be that young rapping dude. Might just clap the jewel. Coming with the thunder, baby. Might just clap your crew. I roll out in the morning light. Whip that Harley bike. All black. I'm the party type. And it's on tonight. I just said it's no weapon, but my outfit might take the soul. See my presence impressive. Got strippers slipping off the poles. I just whip, then I swerve and wish you.
Yo, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here, and for today's video we are playing the pro build from APL used by Flashwolf's heroes in the APL, in the finals, MVP finals against Buriram. And he actually played Chi 2 times during that match, considering that it went to game 7, and in the 7th game he picked Chi as well. And Chi, a really strong pick right now in the solo lane, both for competitive and for ranked. And this build is, I would say, it's really solid in this current meta because of the ADCs being super OP. A lot of times you will see double ADC in the APL, for example. ADC jungle, Abyss ADC, just late game ADCs are just so strong. You have Laville, super strong, Caphony super strong, and Elandor super strong. So having Aegis instead of Claves gives you the 30% attack speed reduction, and also when they attack you they are getting slowed, so that's really good. And right here I target him correctly with my S2 while hitting the wave, so I reach level 2 quicker than him, and that's why I could outrate him. Now I'm just life stealing. But anyways, let's talk more about the build. Aegis is also amazing against Omen. You have attack speed reduction 30%. It's good against Lubu. It's good against Omen. What else? Killgrove. And it gives you the extra armor and cooldown reduction, mana. 20% cooldown reduction means that you will have your ultimate much more quicker than before. It's just, I mean, the cooldown of Chi's ultimate in the late game is already pretty short, but on top of that, having Aegis, and maybe if you're lucky you will get blue buff, then you have 40% cooldown reduction. It's just amazing. It's like maybe 15 seconds for every ultimate, so just really strong. And just the Aegis effect, you should try it out. Aegis being 30% attack speed reduction. I think you guys don't realize you don't even need to attack them. It's just whenever people attack you, they will get 30% attack speed reduced and get movement speed slowed. So it's not smart if people try to target you, and just the attack speed slow. It's just so important for team fight and for the game in general. If no one has the attack speed debuff, then you will see Elandor will just smurf on you guys. I think I will upload this for, if you watch this, then for the next days I will upload Elandor Caphony as well, and another Laville video maybe. 19-1 Laville, and for Elandor I have Mega Kill Elandor video incoming. And for Caphony, just, you will see 7k crit Caphony. It's just so broken. ADCs are just so broken right now. If you think ADCs are not broken, ADCs are just giga broken. That's why in the APL everyone is just running 2 ADCs, because the games tend to go to the late game anyways, and late game ADCs just too strong, man, just too strong. There are not many side laners that can just shut down ADCs right now. If they have good peel, it's really hard for side laners to shut down ADCs, except for Rictor is really good. Yina is, I think in ranked she is really good to shut down ADCs, but in competitive Yina is just, if you pay attention to what casters and others say, they all agree that Yina is currently really weak in competitive, and there is, I don't think anyone performed extremely well on Yina, going for example 10-0 in a game. Most likely people go Rictor, Omen. Those are the 2 most popular. Then they will go for Florentino, because he's a lot of times banned, but he's also not the greatest in the team fight right now. He just creates a lot of pressure, but in the team fight itself he isn't too good in this current CC meter. That's my opinion, at least. Yeah, that was a lot of CC. Yeah, stuff like Lubu, Chi, Killgrove. Killgrove actually really popular lately. Maybe I will do another Killgrove APL style based video, because Killgrove needs some love. He's getting buffed in the news patch, which came out in Asia already, but not for us. But yeah, Killgrove, a really solid pick right now. It's good against Chi, good against Omen, Lubu, really solid against those picks. And I would say the only counter is Florentino, and even Yina is fine. So overall his laning is super strong. He doesn't really lose against most side laners that are popular right now. And his late game and his splitting potential is of course amazing. And she is very strong in the early game, and in the team fight she's just amazing. That's her advantage. I think that's why my win rate on Chi is much better than on other heroes. When on other heroes I have a pretty solid win rate, but on Chi, I think just the ability, one good flicker combo, and you just win the game. You just need to do one good flicker combo onto in a team fight, and you can win the game. And it's just, I think that's the reason why she's so good in this current meta, because you can easily reach the backline with the S1 flicker combo, and your impact in a team fight is just amazing. It's like Rictor River Form engage is just almost the same. So that's why those two heroes are just amazing right now in this current meta. Lubu, I would say Lubu is pretty strong as well in this current meta, because he is anti-CC or tenacity during a team fight using his ultimate. I think it's 55 or 60% in the late game with max ultimate. So that enables him to play against something like Alice, D-Rock, heavy CC comps. He can still reach the backline. He can out-sustain and tank so much, and his job is just to reach the backline, try to kill the enemy ADC maybe, or try to go for an amazing engage with the Flicker S1 combo, just to knock up people. That's the advantage of Lubu. He has so much sustain, he can easily hold the lane against everyone. Good engage, what else? Great sustain, great durability in a team fight. And his job is just to soak damage most of the times for the teammates. And that's why I don't understand when people say, oh, darkbreaker, why do you go Rictor tanky? Rictor tanky depends on the comp. If you're needed to be a frontliner that can engage and soak damage for your ADC, for example. Let's say you have Pyrrha Caphane in your team, or Teamy Caphane. Then most of the times Teamy is supposed to peel for the Caphane, right? Most of the times he's not going to engage, and like sometimes he can, but the moment he engages, then Caphane is easy. Yeah, you can easily catch Caphane in there during that time. And the point is, your job is just to be a tank in this case, in this composition. Like, you always have to consider the enemy composition, whether or not you should be tanky, or whether or not you should be the tank for your team, so that your ADC can carry. Because it's not always about, oh, I need to carry. Sometimes, like in Asia, everyone knows that building tanky is better because the ADC can do more damage, and your job is not necessary to do the most damage. But if you have Marshvll, for example, you have Marshvll support, or you have Marshvll mid lane, Kira, Marshvll mid lane, Kira jungle, and I don't know, Baldum support. Then you don't need to go tanky. And then you might as well go for the popular APL build, which is Rankbreaker, Mantle, Omni, Fenrir, and then Blade of Eternity. And that is kind of popular right now in the APL. But do you know when they go for it? They go for it when they have a really heavy in the dive comp. When they have a dive comp, they will go for this build. Or when they already have tanky frontliners, when they already have Marshvll support who can engage, they don't necessarily need a tanky Florentino. It depends. Depends on team composition and depends on your own composition. Like enemy team composition and your own team composition. And then you have to consider, what's my job in the team composition? Should I be the one who's tanking a lot? Or should I be the one who has to one-shot the ADC? Like, sometimes your job should be, okay, we have no one else besides me who can kill the backline, who can kill the ADC. Then you should go for the Omni Arms, or maybe not go for the Omni Arms. I see a lot of times people go for the Rank Breaker Frostcape Fenrir build with Muramasa. And I think I'm inting right here. I kill him and I try to... That flicker was actually wasted as fuck. But anyways, you saw my engage right there, the 4-man ultimate engage. That's stuff, that's something that makes Chi stand out compared to other side laners. Except for Richter, because Richter is just uber broken, but except for that, only Chi can do such a play as a side laner. Jumping into a team fight, knocking 4 or 5 people against the wall, it means the team fight is won if you have good follow-up teammates. If your teammates know how to follow up that engage, then the game is won. That's what I mean with why Chi is so strong in this current meta. It's because she can reach the backline, have a lot of impact in a team fight, even though against CC comms that usually would cock block the shit out of Florentino, for example. Florentino is just getting denied so much in this current meta. Or Yina as well. Yina just doesn't work as well in competitive, for example. Like, if you can bush cam, if you're fat and you can bush cam, then yeah, sure, Yina is good. But reaching the backline against Annette, Alice, D-Rug, and so on, it's really hard. That's why she isn't that strong anymore. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I see you next time. I crashed right here, so I'm tabbing out.